Okay, it's chit chat time. Chat time. I love these chit chats. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of conspiracy theories going on, and let's break them down a little bit. So let's break down the conspiracy theories that are, just walking around everywhere. I have my own theories. Let's start first with yesterday's awards, the BAFTA awards. It's like the British Oscars or something like that. Yeah. So there goes some Hollywood members, pro-carbon, zero carbon, all these people over there. Yeah, they're a joke. They're kind of making a joke of themselves because everybody flew in private jets. Everybody was wearing high, and very expensive dresses. And I think it was somebody said that they should, try to be ecologically correct or whatever and recycle your clothes. The only one that recycled the dress was Kate. Oh, she was beautiful. Wiggin was beautiful. She did not need to do like Missy does, hi, I'm here and all that. No, she didn't. She just walked down those stairs. There were no flashlights and, strobe lights on top of her and that disco lights, turning all over. She just walked down, low profile, sat on their chair, and that was it. Missy, that's a lesson. Missy, that's a lesson. Missy, pay attention to what you need to do, woman. You never did that. You're never going to do that because you are a Hollywood pretend. Okay, all the jokes from the Hollywood stars were about Harry, about his uncle, nothing about Missy Nutmeg Markle. Why? I mean, is this a conspiracy? Could be a conspiracy, but this is where she comes from. She comes from La La Land. She was born and raised in La La Land, a place where it's a fantasy world all year around, 24/7, every single day and night and day. It's like over to Las Vegas, and it's a fantasy world. So this is where she comes from, and reality is, it clashes with the royal family. It would never work. So it's just my conspiracy theory is, okay, we're talking about conspiracies, we're talking about theories. Let's talk about conspiracy theories. I have it all written down because I really need to, get my mind around it. So Hollywood was there and they made the wrong jokes. They poked the wrong people. It was a da. So aren't the British taxpayers furious over Missy overspending? It didn't look like it. So let's talk about that later on. Let's move forward because there's a lot of stuff going on with Missy. Okay, let's talk about her security guards in Canada. Okay, my conspiracy theory on that is, who told you, who told me, who told everybody those 15 guards were security guards? 15 soldier guards, I call them, are for real. 15 security guards to take care of who and what. It's not for Harry, it's not for her, it's not for a doll. I mean, you cannot spot a civilian security guard dressed like a normal guy in a coffee shop, which is a middle-class coffee shop, buying coffee. You're going to say, that's Missy's security guard? That's Missy's security guard? No, it's not written on his forehead, I am Missy's security guard, I am Harry's security guard. It's not. It's a conspiracy theory that those 15 guys. Who says it's 15? Who says it's not 20? Who says it's not just one? First, a $14 million mansion. I'm going to say billion because it's such a joke. $14 billion mansion. It's not going to have a cook. It's not going to have a butler. It's not going to have a cleaner. It's not going to have a coffee maker. Come on, it's under $100 for you to buy a fancy coffee maker and fancy gourmet coffee, You can do it on your own. You can Okay, so that's another conspiracy theory. Who says they don't have all these things? Who says they are in Canada? There's not one single picture of Harry walking around. There's not one single picture of the dogs, of, the props. For me, that's all props. Archie is a doll. Please, hello. This is such a nonsense. It's unbelievable. It's a 9-month-old. The security is there to take care of a 9-month-old baby doll. Then the next theory is Harry's going to enroll baby Archie into the nursery, play dates, whatever. Aren't they going to LA? Aren't they going to California? Isn't she going to Hollywood, La La Land, to do her show? I mean, you see how these conspiracies just, it's to make us all believe Missy, Harry, and the baby, which does not exist, please. Oh my gosh, this baby, this nonsense of baby, it drives me crazy. It's creepy. Okay. So they are in Canada where nobody sees them. They have 15 security guards on where you normal people cannot get close to it because it must have a sign, those famous signs, no trespassing private property. Please, it's a gigantic, wealthy surrounding. They protect themselves. They're not going to let anybody, they're not going to let you, me, hike there and take pictures of the house. No, they don't want that. They have their rights to not want that. So this thing that everybody's taking pictures of 15 security guards, I did not see 15. I saw 2 men who says they are security guards. We don't know. Name them. And who's paying for it? Who on earth is paying for 15 guys to grab coffee? So it's ridiculous. Make taxpayers in Canada pay for Missy Messy Nutmeg's middle class coffee. I mean, my brain cannot even process it. It's so, my brain cannot process this. Maybe I'm wrong to think that I have to pay for Missy's craziness, nonsense, or fantasy world because she only lives in a fantasy world. So, going to Missy, what did she bring the royal family? She brought despair. She brought separations. She brought heartbreaks. She brought heartaches. She brought maybe ulcers. She brought tears. All the bad things, all the bad vibes she brought into this family. She brought siblings separating. So you guess, fucking brothers not talking to each other, daddies not speaking to their sons, whose life is that? Hello? Oh, I think it looks like Missy's life. Missy's life is filled with bad vibes and separations and fights and clashes between A and B, and B wants A wants money, and B does anything for money. That's her world. So that she brought that into Harry's world. They have problems, yes. They have things that we don't know, yes. They have everything that we normal people have, but we don't say anything. We don't expose it. We don't do anything like that. And they just do their jobs. They know how to do their jobs. Okay, if it's right, if it's wrong, that's another problem. But anyway, about Missy Messy Nutmeg and her La La Land fantasy world, enough is enough. Baby dolls, it's enough. Enough of security guards playing errand boys. Enough of billions and billions of talk shows. Enough of all these cartoon big giants that go in to invite her to do shows. Enough of this girlfriend of hers that says bad things about Kate and sends messages and Twitters and Instas and whatever. Enough, please. It's enough. It's tiring. It's boring. It's annoying. It's bad news. Bad news. We don't want bad news. Hollywood La La Land is just a big farce. It was proved yesterday with this award that La La Land is just a big joke. They pretend not to be racist. They pretend not to be this or that. They're always pretending because it's a make-believe world. Did you get it? La La Land is a make-believe world. Missy Messy Nutmeg lives in this make-believe world, and she's dragging Harry like a 2-year-old to live in this fantasy world of hers where she is a princess. She's going to make billions, and she's going to be famous. She's not famous. People are talking about her because it's ridiculous what she's doing. It's annoying what she's doing. It's wrong what she's doing. People are talking about her. Not in the nice, right thing. She thinks she's famous. Daddy thinks his name is famous. I would be ashamed to have that last name. Daddy thinks it's amazing. It's cool. It's cool to have that last name. It's a shame to have that last name. So anyways, these are all conspiracy theories that we have to put an end to it. Enough of all this playing around with the people, security guards. And last but not least, if you all remember, when Harry went to Afghanistan, nobody knew that he was there for I don't know how many months. All of a sudden, he was grabbed and thrown in a helicopter, go back home because somebody was wanting to do, threatening his presence there or whatever. So if they are capable, the royal family and the firm, whatever you call them, if they're capable to put Harry in Afghanistan and shush about it, do you think Harry's in Canada? I don't think so. Do you think there's a baby? I don't think so. I don't think so. No, I am sure. Do you think they are together? I don't know. What do you think? These are conspiracies, so let's conspire. Bring out your theory. I have my theory. There's no baby. There's no marriage. There's Harry in hiding. Where's Missy in hiding? I don't know. I have my theory. What's yours?